Oh, it worked. It didn't freeze this time.
No freeze?
No freeze.
We're not frozen?
Mr. Freeze didn't freeze us. And we're live, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, all. Thank you.
I don't see us as being live.
I do.
Okay, hold on.
Yep, we are live.
Refresh.
Actually, Andrew, you might want to tilt the camera a little bit.
To the
It's
left?
more, it's all the way over here.
Like right there?
No, turn it. Well, I won't know for a minute. It's just it's heavy on my side now. You're
Oh, okay. Like right
Okay, now I
there?
see
You
us.
should make the wall about right there on my.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, good.
It's good.
Hello, all. Thank you
Hi.
all for joining.
Okay, we're getting it together. Sorry.
Actually, went the other way.
No. And it's gonna go back.
Then you
It's
could
gonna
have
go
got
back.
it. Okay,
It's
there you
gonna
go.
go back.
Yep, you got it. Okay, we're just trying to get Andrew to get the camera perfect. Hello, all. We're gonna give a few minutes
Okay,
for more
that good?
people to jump on. Hello.
That good?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, that's good. Visually, that's good. Our favorite Jungle Cruise skipper's on Cairo.
Who? She's actually not going to be on. She's going to Toy Story Land.
That's right, I
She
remember seeing
is. Hi,
that.
Cairo.
So then we'll have to come bug her over there.
We can go bug her there. Okay, guys. So being that it's Tuesday night and this is not our usual protocol, if you guys would share this video so we can
Please.
get a good reach tonight, I really would appreciate that because we're all off schedule this week.
Probably next week too. So.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping not.
We'll talk more about that towards the
Yes, we will talk more about
Michelle's just trying to share things out right
Yes.
now, so as soon as she's done, then we're gonna go ahead and we'll get started here. Just waiting
Yeah.
on
that. If
her to share it.
okay, and all right.
You ready?
I think so. Go ahead and you start, and I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, and then go right ahead.
Are you sure?
Am I ever sure? No.
Doesn't she seem so prepared right now?
Yeah, you know what? It's been a week. It's been a busy week. Okay, I'm done sharing now. Okay, I'll stop. Sorry, go ahead.
Hello, welcome to TMSM Weekly Live, show number 8 for June 5th, 2018. I am your host, Scott Atwood.
And I am Michelle Atwood.
And like Michelle said, it's Tuesday night. We're sorry. Usually we've been here on Monday. Yesterday was our cameraman, Andrew's 17th birthday.
Woo, happy birthday,
Happy
Andrew.
birthday. So we took yesterday, he wanted to go out to dinner, and unless we wanted to eat dinner at like 5 o'clock, it wasn't going to work. So we decided for family, we would change the night of the cast last night to this evening, which I don't think is that big of a deal.
No, I mean, sometimes you have to put family first, and that's exactly what we did.
That's what we did. Exactly.
And, he's only going to want to hang around with us
I think
too
that
much
was it.
longer. Not too much longer.
Although if we're buying dinner, I
But
think
we're
he'll
buying
always...
dinner. Yes, and he actually got to pick dinner. We went to Rock and Brews in Orlando, and I know some people have Rock and Brews out in their neck of the woods, even though I
Yes.
don't know where.
I'm not sure. It's a really fun atmosphere if you like rock and roll music, things like that. Good food. It was a nice night. It was good.
It was, and he really he's doing this behind the camera. He had a good time. He got to go shopping.
He got his little sundae.
Yeah, he got a little sundae at Rock and Brews. We had an awesome waiter who gave him a little birthday sundae. No birthday song, no. They didn't.
No
nurse
birthday
him.
song. We were hoping for it. We were going to bring in some clowns or something to sing, but it didn't work out. So.
The balloon guy that makes the balloon animals, maybe.
Maybe a balloon guy of Andrew. That was it. But other than that, the last week we've just been busy. We've been still catching up since MegaCon. We really got behind just because 4 days out of the house and working. We had to catch up on LuLaRoe. We had to catch up on Main Street Mouse. We had to catch up on housework. We just had a lot of things we had to catch up on. So last week we haven't really been too busy. I mean, outside of the house we haven't been busy.
No, I feel like we've been kind of trapped. So,
Yeah,
we have somebody from Brazil on tonight. Hi, Brazil.
Hello, Brazil.
Thank you for
Claudia,
joining us.
Thank you for joining
Yay.
us. Appreciate that.
You know, I'm just going to say before we start, you know what is really cool? Well, one of the many things that's very cool about the Main Street Mouse for the past 8 years
Dun, dun, dun.
is how people from all over the world follow
That's
what we
really
do.
cool. How they knew about it. How they found it.
Yeah, I don't even know how that happens. I guess it's the power of social media.
We were in our
and-
little house in Allen Park, Michigan.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden people from all over know who we are
I
and
know.
watch us.
I know we have a big following in Australia, in
The UK. I love the people in the UK. They're so good to us.
We just need to crack Antarctica. I think if we can get the 200 people that live in Antarctica, one of them to watch it, we'd be gold.
My mom Mom
That's
says
it.
hi from Michigan, and
Hi, Mom.
Lynn, hi from the UK
There we go,
and
UK.
Mississippi.
She's up late.
Thank
Wow.
you. Yeah, you know what? UK, isn't it your bedtime? It's what, after
12?
midnight?
Midnight there now.
I think there's a 5-hour time difference.
So I believe they are.
Oregon.
Lily
Oh my
Jones
gosh,
from
somebody's
Allen Park.
actually from Allen Park. That's our
Hi,
hometown.
Lily, that is.
Hi, Allen Park.
You're from Allen Road and a couple different streets. Thomas Street.
Yeah, Thomas Street now.
So, you know where that area is? That's where we're from. Okay, anyway.
Okay, anyway, we can do this all night. So, all
Okay,
right.
it's fun.
So, why don't we start talking about some of the good stuff that's been going on? So, on Friday, we were invited to, the lovely folks at Disney invited us to come out to check out the incredible Tomorrowland Expo. Now, I know that I put out blogs and video and all kinds of stuff, but just in case you missed it, or just in case you want us to talk about it even more, which
We're
hey,
gonna
you
do
know,
it anyway.
We could do it. We could talk all night about this stuff.
And one thing to keep in, they say expo and things like that, but what they're trying to do is create a like a comic book convention type atmosphere there. So you're going there to see these stars of these movies, or in this case the supers. You're going to see these supers
Yes.
that are in Tomorrowland for this big expo. And so they paint the picture with that. Some of the fun things we noticed when we first got there is they have what they call the supers fans.
Super fans.
Super fans. So it's cosplayers actually dressed as their favorite super, and they're walking around, and these people, it's encouraged to go up to these people and talk to them and find out their story. And they all wear a lanyard like you would at a convention, their big lanyard with their pass on it, and you can go up there and find out their story. And the one guy, he's from England, he's 30.
Lives with his mom.
Lives with his mom's basement,
basement.
and he had to come to the expo, so he came over here for the expo. But I think there's like 6 to 8 of them total, possibly.
And there was one who was based off of like indigestion. He carries like antacids with him.
In his lunchbox. So you really need, what was it? Acid reflux? Reflux. So their names are great. They all have their backstory as any Disney character does. So go up to them, talk to them if you see them, take your picture with them because they will love it.
Yeah, it's part of the show. So it's like you see somebody like oddly walking around in like a weird costume or talking to themselves or just kind of being a little bit out there. They're supposed to be there.
And just remember, if they're in costume, they're not a guest of the park because Disney does not like guests over what 12?
And yes, the super cosplayers,
Yes.
Jerry. I'm trying to watch.
Yes.
We don't have like questions tonight. We're gonna try to do some live questions and mix it up a little bit. But yes, Jerry, the super cosplayers are Disney cast members walking around.
Correct. And they're based on a hero it's not a real comic hero or whatever. But if you go up and ask them, they'll explain to you the whole backstory of that hero,
Their character,
why they're dressed like that, why they like that person so much. It's really a fun
addition.
interaction.
Yeah, it's just something a little different
It
and
is,
a little
definitely.
extra.
Yeah.
So and then this is all going on like all in Tomorrowland. When you walk through under the opening of Tomorrowland, they have signs up for the Incredibles. Like
Yep.
as soon as you start walking over that bridge, over kind of like was it by Tomorrowland Terrace?
Yeah, you have there's banners all up and down the bridge. The marquee in the middle has the Incredible signature logo on it now. So it's everywhere. They definitely are. Yes, they are very convincing. Actually, they play their characters very well, Jerry. That's
Yes,
for sure.
they do. Okay, so let's see. Let's talk about what else the incredible Tomorrowland Expo has to offer. I know you wrote stuff and I wrote stuff, and I'm sure it's similar stuff. So do you want
I
to?
would think so.
Do you want?
If it's not, we both saw totally different things. The next thing, I was just going to kind of do it as we walked in. The next thing we noticed was the big backdrops they have for photo ops, which are really cool, 3-dimensional prop backdrops from the Incredible movies. And there's 3 of them. There's one where you're standing on the city with the Omni Droid, like right there, and he's tearing apart the city. And you actually get in there, and they make you do like a superhero pose, like you're going to defend the Omni Droid right there from the first Incredibles.
Yeah, the cast members really get into it. Like they'll take your picture, like doing like your usual like pose, and then they're like, okay, do your superhero pose, and they had to do that, and they had me do like a thing.
Yeah. She's ready to attack.
I don't know.
The Omni Droid didn't stand a chance. So we saw that one. Then they have one where it looks like, if you remember the end of the first Incredibles, the Underminers coming up out of the ground. Well, that's the other scene, is where you see his turning contraption
Yes,
vehicle
that
coming
thing.
out of the ground. Cars are flying everywhere, so you can get a picture with that one. And then the third one is Frozen, where they have kind of like the ice forming, and so they make you do a pose like you just.
Like you're shooting the ice.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of Elsa and Frozen. Now I know, I know you're not supposed to mix the stories, and I know it's nothing to say. But the way that he did it, he's like, okay, like throw the ice. So here I am thinking like, Frozen.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
You know.
Let it go.
Well, okay, all right, but that's what it made me think
I'm
of.
teasing.
But it's not Elsa.
No, it's not Elsa.
Frozen.
It's really cool. The photos came out really good. The castman or the photographer really gets into it, and they really want you to become that part of that scene. So to have fun with it.
It is fun.
It
is fun, and you know, if you want to be Elsa, be Elsa.
And make sure you get all three of them for your photo pass. That way you have them there. And then there was also, as we walked across the bridge, there was a gentleman with the sign that you could hold.
Oh yeah. I put that on our Instagram too. It's it just says "Incredible Summer," and you can take a picture with that.
Picture. So that was a good thing to do. After that, then was it the baby dash?
It's Jack's diaper dash. No, I just okay.
So we took our dog Jack.
No, not our Jack, a baby.
He would have ran.
He wouldn't behave. Okay, it was very similar to what I hear used to happen on the cruises, where they would do like the baby races.
Right.
So what they did, a lot of people were like, you know, how are you going to race a baby? How are you going to? It's hot. It was so hot.
I felt bad because the ground is like it looked to me like it was almost plastic they were on. I don't know if it was a fabric type, but it was just sitting there in the sun, and we were sitting there sweating. And I know that had to get a little warm, I would think, but it must be some kind of fabric that maybe.
Yeah, they do. I think people were like, "Well, are the babies going to get burned?" They don't open the mat up for the babies to crawl until like it's about to start. So what they do is, well, they had 3 babies, and they're at the one end of the mat with one parent, and then at the other end of the mat there's another parent, family member. And they're like holding up little signs and little things.
Little Jack face.
Little Jack pictures.
Or anything else. One person was using their cell phone, like the baby, a stuffed animal, whatever the baby would crawl to, they were trying to.
Trying to lure the baby to start crawling.
But just like an animal, if a baby doesn't want to move,
those babies weren't having it. They just weren't.
They didn't go.
They were not having it.
No. But it was funny because I was sitting there watching them. And you're watching these little babies, and they're kind of looking at each other, and I'm wondering if, like, in their head, not staring each other down, like, I'm gonna crawl past you.
Yeah, no. You're going down.
You're going down, and then I'm gonna take a nap.
So, but the whole process, like the cast members, you know, they come out and they make a big deal out of it. The only thing is that if the babies walk at all, they're disqualified. And I kind of feel bad, like you're gonna disqualify a baby.
I know you're encouraging them to walk all your life, and then no, you crawl.
No.
You crawl. But it was fun because they interviewed each of the babies. They go through, they ask the name, they go, what have you done to train for this? So it's kind of funny to watch what they're going through to get them ready and get them hyped up for this big race.
For the big race. Okay, and so I was doing a live feed. I'm standing there in the sun melting. Literally, I'm like, trying to get live feed for this, and I had never seen it before, so I didn't know what to expect. So, the first round of babies, they couldn't get even one of them to crawl.
No, everybody's standing there, and one would look like it was about to, then you just sit down.
Yeah, he'd like go to crawl a little bit, and nah.
No, and the whole crowd would start to get.
They're gonna crawl.
No.
And then, so,
but they all won.
And yeah, everybody's a winner, just like you would assume. So like, even though none of the babies crawled, like I said, weren't having it. They wanted nothing to do with crawling and racing. It was hot, you know. They're probably tired. I know I was tired.
I was hot.
So, but everybody got a bib. Like all the baby, everybody's a winner at Disney. So they all got a bib.
And it was a Jack's Diaper Dash bib. They were kind of cool. A little souvenir that.
Yeah, they were like
very
little
unique
souvenir bibs.
Yeah.
And that's something, you know, as a mom, it would be something cool to have, and I probably would always keep it to when your kids are older, like mine are, which is super sad. By the way, I've had some moments this week, but I would probably put it somewhere and be like, "Oh, when you were a baby, you were in a baby diaper race.
You were the first baby that didn't crawl anywhere, and this was your prize." But the second heat, Then we had a winner.
Oh yeah, we had the second round. We had a baby who was in it to win it.
They said go, and he won. I think he was a plant because that kid flew.
they got a kid to take off. So that was fun, and I was doing the live feed. He was on the other side of the mat doing video. So on our YouTube channel. There is video of that first round of Jack Jack's Diaper Dash that on Friday.
Right.
So you can go and you can watch it and you can see everything that we're talking about here.
And you'll hear the comments from the crowd talking about the babies getting psyched up. And it was funny, though.
Somebody wanted to know what my mug was. My mug actually says Girl Boss, and it's from my friend in Michigan, so it's not a Disney mug. But still appropriate if you ask me. Right?
Sure.
And my friend Paula, who actually bought this for me,
Paula's
is actually
on.
watching.
I saw her, yeah,
Hi, Paula, I love you. So that's what that is. Okay. Let's talk about food. Somebody asked about food, so I thought
food was good.
we could talk food before we talk about the party time.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go out of format if that's okay.
That's okay. I didn't have it in mind.
Okay. So here's the
So the updated times guide on the inside of it gives you the full laydown of the expo, where the food is, where the merchandise is. On the back side of the times guide is your normal times guide, which you always see. But on the inside here, you get the breakdown of what's where, what time the events take place, and then all on the right side is the food.
Yes.
Which is pretty good food for an expo.
Yes, I mean, and just so everybody can see, this is the new front of the map for Magic Kingdom for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible summer. Okay, and then here is the inside, like I was saying. This is for the incredible Tomorrowland Expo, and as he was saying, it has the entertainment, it has the merchandise. But then here's the food. So let's talk food. We actually were able to try some of this food. Thank you, Disney.
Actually, did we try? I think we
Most
tried
of it.
everything but 2 things.
All right, so let's talk food. Somebody asked
3
about the burger. I think
that would be the Mrs. Incredible, or I'm super stretchy burger inspired by Mrs. Incredible. This burger was probably the best burger I've ever had at Disney.
Did you like it that much?
It was really good. It was their normal beef patty, but then on the bottom there is 3 cheese sticks underneath the beef patty.
Oh yeah, if you like cheese sticks.
You do. That's the super stretchy part. So you get your cheese sticks, you get your burger, you've got bacon, you've got the lettuce, the tomato, and then there was like a garlic ranch sauce on it. Mm-hmm. And then on top of the bun, they I don't know how
they burn it, like they
burn
brand
the
like the Incredibles
logo right on the top there. So it was a really good burger. I did like it. I added some more barbecue sauce because I do that.
He always puts extra stuff on everything. He's very extra. Isn't that what they say?
But it was really good. It's a little bit expensive. I think it was $15, $14.99.
But it was a big burger. And you get fries with it.
So if you're gonna pay $10 or $11 just for the regular normal one, this one
has bad. Cheese sticks on it, so that's bonus right there.
Cheese sticks, and they weren't small, skimpy cheese sticks. The only thing is when you bite it, you have to bite all the way through because otherwise you're just gonna pull the cheese stick right out.
It's a big messy sandwich, but he really enjoyed it. Now me, I had the superfood salad.
She went all out.
I'm
all that sweating out there, and then she had the salad.
We talked about this, what was it, 2 weeks ago? We were carb starved and starving and...
Not anymore, because I ate that sandwich.
Yeah. See, we go to the Incredibles Expo and we totally blew our diet.
As much as we sweated that day and that heat, I think I lost more weight than I gained.
And I still had the superfood salad. And it's something new. So I have to talk about the healthy option because not everybody wants a big messy burger.
And I wasn't going to try the
He's like, you're not going to get the superfood salad, are you? I'm like, well, we have to try it all. So he had the burger, I had salad. So
Erica said I can't food shame you.
Oh, Erica, he shames me all the time. You know how hard it is to diet in
Erica,
this
do
house?
I look like I shame her?
He shames me. He is a diet shamer.
She's jealous.
Jealous of what?
Because I'm eating the good.
Because he doesn't care. It's different for women, and it's not fair. It's different for women. We watch everything. Men get bigger and it's distinguished looking and all this stuff, and they get gray. Nobody cares. And then for women, all the cattiness comes out. They're like, oh, well, yeah, she out of this and that.
See, guys, it's a competition. Who can get the fattest and the greatest? I know it's not.
Wait a minute. Okay, let's go back to the
Sorry,
salad.
back to food.
Let's go back to the salad.
Go back to the super healthy kale salad.
Shut up. All right, does anybody care what's on the superfood salad? All right, I will tell you. I'm I'm gonna read it so I have it right, and it was actually good.
You did say it was good.
You didn't try any
I
of
did
it.
not try any of it. But she said it was good.
And
so
you didn't even give me a bite of your burger, by the way.
You wouldn't have ate it.
I might. I like
Bacon?
cheese sticks. I don't like bacon, but I like
Garlic
cheese
ranch?
sticks. All right. Anyway. Okay, so what's on the salad? All right, the superfood salad is kale and spinach salad with quinoa, avocado, blueberries, and pico de gallo. Now, I don't remember there being blueberries on
I
it.
do because you tried to give them to me.
I did.
But there was chicken on it.
There was chicken. There
It
was
doesn't say
grilled chicken on the top, and they had like a balsamic
Right, that's what you
vinaigrette. It was actually pretty good. I liked it. I mean, he was looking at me eating that burger like happy as can be, and looking sad at me like, oh, she's having a salad. You know, bless her heart.
As I'm eating my fry.
I didn't even have a fry. I need a do-over.
But before we went into the Cosmic, this is all at Cosmic Rays, by the way, in case you were curious where it is. We did have desserts before we actually went to have.
Well, yeah, and it was all in the name of research, you guys. Because how can we fully review an event with special food if you're not eating the food, right?
Yeah, Erica said, "Why didn't I give you a bite? What the fantasy land?"
Because he's stingy, Erica. That's why. Because
I was trying to help her. She
he's
didn't want to
trying
eat
to help
bad.
me. He's trying to
I was supporting the cause that she just said I'm not supportive of. Now people wonder why I didn't give her a bite of the burger.
I know you can't win either
Can't
way,
win.
right? I know. Aw.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, anyway, so there was 2 little goodies that we
Actually, 3.
Was there 3?
Yeah, that mask.
That's what I was going to talk about. Oh, because
Oh,
the
yeah.
crepes are 2.
They're what?
There was 2 crepes.
Not capes?
No. Okay, so stop. All right. So, let's talk about the crepes first. So, okay, so at Anti-Gravity's Galactic Goodies, you can get Edna Mode's no capes, just crepes, crepe sundae. And there's
2 different ones.
There's 2.
So we had to try both of them, of course.
And all day long, everybody was walking around saying, no capes, just crepes. You were all day.
I was. No capes, just crepes.
So yeah, even the guy who was running the whole thing kept saying
We got to go sit with the Imagineer who put the show together, and he kept doing it in Edna's voice. So
in Edna's
it
voice.
was pretty
We
fun.
don't quite have the Edna voice down, but that's okay.
I'll
All
work on
right, so let's talk crepes, okay? Let's talk about it. All right, so there was 2 different kinds, and I did put these pictures in. There was a blog I did Saturday night, and it has all these pictures in there. So definitely check it out if you missed it. Okay, so. Edna Mode's no capes, just crepes. Okay, so one of them is chocolate hazelnut spread crepe topped with ice cream and berries. Now that's the one that I got. It was crepes, really thin crepes with Nutella in it, and then it had like ice cream and fresh strawberries, and I think it was blueberries.
I think so.
It was actually really good. There's another one. Okay, so the other one is a blackberry lavender jam crepe topped with ice cream and fruit flavored cereal. So basically Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops on a crepe
ice cream
with ice
crepe.
cream and a crepe.
Yeah, he had the cereal one.
I tell you what, Fruit Loops and ice cream, my new favorite thing.
We're sitting
Ice
there.
cream is a form of milk, so if I put a big bowl of ice cream with some Fruit Loops on it, it's just like having breakfast.
We're sitting there, and he's like, I never thought about putting Fruit Loops on ice cream.
Now
before.
I haven't stopped.
But now it's a good idea. So cereal and ice cream actually, good job.
She even tried it, and she goes, "That does taste good together."
But I was eating healthy, my superfood salad, and then I had the crepes with fruit on it.
Before you had your superfood salad.
That doesn't matter, and it was hot, so you're burning calories.
But she liked both of them.
I did like both, but I really stuck to my Nutella and fruit one.
Okay.
So,
Anyway.
okay, so yeah,
They were both very good, though.
So, oh my god, it was so good, you guys. Seriously, so
And
good.
those are what, 5
They were like
piece?
6-ish. It's
I
in
think
that
something
blog
like that,
too. I
yeah.
should have looked it up. Okay, and then at the lunching pad, they have Jack cookies, which they're just a little bag of chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
And then their go-to snack there is the Mrs. Incredible pretzel mask. Now I did put this on all our social media too, and Scott had me hold the pretzel mask up to my face,
It's a mask.
take a picture, and
And they have black salt on it, which
somebody
I've never
said
had
it looked
before,
like a
so.
bad Botox job. But yeah, so it is a pretzel mask, and it's very salty. Somebody wanted to know what the black stuff was on top. At first, I thought it was like poppy seeds or something.
What I would have thought, but yeah, it's actually a black salt, which is very salty. I mean, it's more salty than just normal.
Yeah, I mean, and we got something to drink. I had a Diet Coke when we were sitting there, and I was glad I had it because the pretzel made me even more thirsty.
Right.
And it comes especially with the when it's hot out. And you get what, nacho cheese dip?
The nacho cheese, or just regular cheese dip, I think it is. But the pretzel actually tasted. I'm not saying the Mickey pretzels are bad, but I thought it tasted a little bit better than the Mickey pretzels.
Yeah, he said he liked it better. Yeah. They were a little bit. Almost more well done.
Yeah,
weren't they?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It wasn't as.
I think because of I have an idea of maybe why. Okay, because of the shape of them, because it's like the two. It's a mask. Maybe they have to cook it longer to hold it shape. Because if you were to pick it up like that, it would kind of fall apart.
Because it'd be heavy. One side would be heavier than the other. Because it comes together actually where the nose would. It's not just a figure eight. It's actually shaped
to
go like on the face.
It's a mask.
I think we should put like a rubber band around it and wear them around the park.
Wear pretzels, don't.
They would be nasty.
That would be so gross. Do not wear pretzels on your face.
If you do, send us a picture though.
Yeah, but if you do, make sure you hashtag us, right?
Hey, my cousin joined. Shannon. Hi, Shannon.
Don't forget to share this video, you guys.
Please
share the silliness, please. It really helps.
Okay.
So anyway, and in the snack carts, they have frozen snow cones, which are just blue raspberry flavored snow cones. Right. And everybody likes snow cones when it's hot outside at Disney.
That's true.
So.
But that was the food. I can't say anything. You did miss one though. The first one, the terrace.
I did? Oh, the Dash pizza. I did not have that. So basically all it was is just pepperoni and cheese Sicilian style pizza.
Yeah, but I didn't even see it.
No, you know what? I didn't see it either.
No, we didn't even go look at it, but I'm sure it's pretty good.
I bet you it is. And you know what? Pizza is always a good go-to.
Even bad pizza is good pizza.
I know. You like pizza no matter what.
I like pizza. Unless it's some frozen garbage you put that. Anyway.
Okay, so. And then they have merchandise. If you go to Merchant of Venus, that is your that's your spot for everything Incredibles.
And Pixar. Because I guess they had a lot of, they had Bugs Life, Monsters Inc., Up. A lot of the art from Wonderground Gallery was in there.
Yeah, but they did have a lot of Incredibles merchandise. A lot of, let's see, shirts for the whole family. They had a Mr. Incredible magic band.
Right, it said Incredible Dad, so it's actually a Father's Day
it's like
magic band.
Right. And then they had like toys and they had accessories.
And then they had the costumes where you can actually buy.
Yeah, you can buy the costumes.
You can get. Woman, where's my super suit? It's at Merchant of Venus, and you can buy your super suit, and you can wear it around the park, and they're actually well built.
He wants one.
I want him. If I knew it would fit, but if I eat too many of those stretchy cheeseburgers, it won't fit. But if I knew it would fit, I would buy.
They got the fake muscles in them too, so to kind of help with your physique, I guess.
But my fat pushes the muscles out of the way, so it doesn't really work.
Oh, for God's sake! All right.
Oh.
You know what? If anybody who's new on this Tuesday night broadcast, this is how we roll. It's just a hot mess every week, but we do have fun. We have so much fun. And you know what? The feedback has been great. So obviously we're just gonna keep up our messy show.
We don't want to change it up. I mean, this is who we are. We thought, maybe we should try to do this or that, but it's like then we're not really being who we are. And we just
what you see is what you got.
We want to have fun with it. We don't want to be too serious. I mean, if that's a serious topic, we talk about it.
Oh, well, sure. But overall, life is too short to not be fun and silly and a mess.
And Linda, you asked how long the expo will be going on. It's till September the 3rd.
Yeah, it's through Labor Day weekend, so it's just a summertime.
Yeah, just a summertime thing.
Event.
And actually, when we were there, we got to talk with the he was the entertainment director, so
He's on our YouTube channel too. I recorded what he said.
And I've actually got the full video, which I'll upload also to YouTube, so you can see what he was talking about. But he just talked about how they were inspired for the show to bring this expo together, the things they used to think about it. So Michelle asked him when we were done, "Do you think that this is something that could possibly return?" And he said they don't know. It's too early to tell, but they kind of want to revamp every year and do something even better every year. So
yeah, I mean, because like right now, everything Pixar and The Incredibles is the hot item because of the movie coming out soon, and then even in Disneyland with Pixar Pier. So right now, Incredible Summer makes the most sense.
It does. Pixar is everywhere right now, and who knows? By next year, it could be the aftermath
it could be
of
something
Infinity
else.
War.
I mean, I don't know. But also before we wrap this Expo talk, I was so worried that we weren't going to have enough to talk about.
We have plenty. We have
plenty to talk about. Okay, so
we gotta talk about the super party time.
So there's the super party time is the stage show. And what that's all about is, of course, it's a dance party, but they also bring out your favorite superhero characters. Mr. Incredible, Mrs. Incredible, Frozone, and Edna Mode.
And Edna was, of course, the big draw at the end.
Yes, it's like a 55-minute show, like from start to finish, as far as how they do the rotation. And then in between the supers, there's these little. Why are you laughing?
They're supers in training is how they described it.
Is that what they called them?
They're supers in training. So the first one you had was Whippersnapper. And Whippersnapper comes out there with his, is that a lasso? Or his whip. It's his whip.
It's a lasso.
But he was snapping it. And then you had the Electro Girl. She's laughing. The Electro Girl. And then we had Gyro Man.
Gyro Man, and I kept thinking like chicken gyro, like the sandwich. Oh, there's my dog.
Oh, our dog must have something outside he don't like. So, but yeah,
gosh,
but Electro Girl, she's a hula hoop. She's really good with the hula hoops. Actually, the way she did some of the tricks was pretty cool. And then Gyro Man comes out with this big metal circular. I don't even know how to describe it. It's
gyro?
like a huge hula hoop,
gyro.
and he rides all over the stage in it. So, but these are supers in training. They each do about 5 minutes on stage. Why are you laughing at these people?
I'm not.
If they're watching right now, you just lost them for viewers.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to be.
But it was really good.
Sorry.
But I think they kind of rushed our show that day because rain was moving in.
Yes.
And they wanted to make sure we saw everything. So they kind of rushed getting Frozone out there, and then Edna came out. And of course, when Edna came out, that's what everybody's attention was.
Well, and they save Edna to the last part of it because they want to keep your attention for that 55 minutes. And Paula says she's got the giggles. Paula, don't do that to me because you know I'll start crying. And it's not sad crying; it's laugh crying. It's a mess. Robert, Gyro Man, the master of the Greek taco.
Really?
That's what he says. No, it was not that kind of a. Never mind. We better move on because I won't be able to hold.
No,
it
what I was
together.
going to say though is if you used to watch the Incredibles dance party when it was just the Incredibles up there, they didn't actually talk. But this time, that characters are they've got lines throughout the whole stage show that they incorporate. So you actually hear the voices of the Incredibles and Frozone and Edna.
Okay, and then speaking of Edna, one of the questions that we had gotten a lot of was, can you get pictures with Edna? And how they do this here is like the supers come off the stage and they walk through the crowd and then they get back on the other side of the stage.
Right.
So if you can catch them for a picture, then great. If you can't, then you just got to get pictures on the stage. It
You have to wait for the next time the show comes. I mean, really, you have to wait.
What were we talking about before we went live?
The Disneyland.
Yeah, how in Disneyland, which we didn't realize, you kind of basically chase down a character at Disneyland.
You do. If you see them wandering around, they don't. We're so used to Walt Disney World where this is where Chip and Dale's gonna be. This is where Mickey's gonna be. In Disneyland, they're in the land and they're wandering around the land. And if you see them, you walk up to them, can I get a picture? They stop, take a picture, then they keep walking. They don't. No line forms with them wherever they're standing. Which I thought was kind of nice, and that's how it was when we first got there on Friday. I saw Frozone wandering around, so I went and grabbed a picture of Frozone. But I didn't see really anybody else except for the supers walking around. I mean,
and another thing too, if you're used to the Walt Disney World format like I am, you see them walking by, and usually you have to stand in line to get a picture with character. And this is like, I asked the cast member, do you say it's okay to go stand with them, and they're like, no. Like, you basically have to hunt them down and get them to stop. It's up to them if they want to stop and get a picture. He got a selfie. I wasn't going to chase him down because I felt bad because I'm weird like that. But you did that in Disneyland with Dr. Facilier, too, when we were over by Pirates of the Caribbean.
It was. I just stopped him, and he posed for the picture. We took it, and he went about his business. So it's almost like they live in this area, and they're just walking around, and you just happen to see them walking down the area. You take your picture and move on. And this is an expo, so it'd be no different than if you saw a character walking around a comic convention and you stopped and took a picture with them.
Something like that. Except for me, for being honest, I'm going to be honest, I would rather have structure. I don't like not structure. I feel like I'm bothering them. Like, I'm going to chase you down, and ask for a picture. And what if they say no?
They're not. The only reason I like it is you don't end up with the same picture that 500 other people have. same backdrop, same pose, same all that
Yeah.
stuff.
So basically, if you want a picture with a character at this expo, you're going to have to catch them at the right time. There's not a line. There is a line for the prop pictures, but not the characters.
Correct.
Yes? Yes. Okay. All right. So
Right now.
Right.
We don't know if it's in here.
That could change. Okay. So, and then this weekend, we are going out of town. We're going to be doing Magic City Con.
Which we'll talk more about.
We'll talk about that later. And Guardians show at Epcot.
The Guardians of the Galaxy dance show.
Yes,
Dance
we have
party.
coverage for that on Saturday. So we will be talking about that next week too. So, okay, so our next topic, since this one has gone super long, sorry about that. Okay, so the River Country Hotel. Now we put something out, was it yesterday, Suzanne? I think is when Suzanne put that together.
Was it? I thought it was today. Was it yesterday? I thought it was today.
I think I did a recap of it today. But anyway, so people were curious about that and wanted to talk more about it. So let's talk more about it. Okay, so I wrote stuff down for this. Did you?
No.
Okay, so okay.
This is yours.
Okay, so it's all me. Lucky you. Let's see if we can get through this without any snorting or crying or obnoxious giggling. Okay, so all right, the River Country Hotel. And let's go a little bit. Let's rewind a little bit about River Country. Now, River Country obviously is the now abandoned water park at Walt Disney World.
Sadly. Sadly.
Sadly, it is kind of sad. It actually closed in 2001. And basically it's been abandoned ever since. They didn't even drain the pool until 2016, which is odd.
That's really weird.
It is, and okay, so sidebar, because we do that here, so we're going to take another turn. So my younger son, Aiden, he is like fascinated with Disney history and like abandoned properties and things like that.
He wants to go there.
Oh my gosh, he is itching to go to River Country. I mean, he is just, every time if you take the boat over from like Magic Kingdom or the Contemporary over to the campground, you actually pass River Country. You can't see a whole lot. You can see part of the dock, like the dock and a couple of, what would that even be?
I like the suspension bridges, I guess is what they were.
Yeah, but you can see part of it. And then when we went to, when we went over to the campground to eat.
On Mother's
Day.
We were over there?
If you go back by, Easter, sorry. If you go back by Mickey's Backyard Barbecue, you can actually see the old ticket queues of Water Country. Yeah. And so I got pictures of my son, what did I say, River Country? Country? River Country. I have a picture of him standing at the old ticket center.
And then if you look back through the grassy area, you will see parts of River Country.
Yes, you can actually see it. Now you can't go back there. There's some people. I'm not advising, but they had people like on YouTube and such that actually snuck back there.
Don't
do that.
Don't do that.
And it's dangerous too because they have. I've seen pictures. They have like the old water slides and such back there, and everything is all grown over.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine how.
And then I don't know. And then allegedly, the music still plays back there. Or maybe it doesn't anymore.
I don't know. If they drained the pool in 2016, they made.
Yeah, they probably shut the music off by now. But
that was one thing.
That was the big urban legend, the big thing, and how spooky it was back there, and the overgrown water slides, and the music still plays, and you could take that story and
it's
run
like
with
Camp
it.
Crystal Lake. Jason Voorhees comes out of the woods.
It's like Friday the 13th, like the Disney version, right?
He gives you a Mickey bar and goes, "You're going your way."
No. Oh my God. No. But how cool would that be, though, to be able to really check that out?
It would be very cool.
I know.
Very cool.
Aiden would love it.
I would love it.
Every time we go on the boat, he sits on the edge of the boat and he watches. Yes. He hangs over and he waits to see River Country.
Because you got to see it. It's on the right-hand side of the boat as you're going towards the campground.
And even though you can't see much, it's still
just that little bit.
That little bit of nostalgia and that little bit of spookiness. Like Erica said, sign him up. Yeah, you sign Erica up. See, Erica, wouldn't that be fun to just be able to go check that out? I mean, I would be scared to death, and I probably would end up either crying or in the fetal position somewhere.
She would. That's why we don't go to Universal.
That's why I don't go to
Hollywood or Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, I can't go to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. I can't. I'm absolutely.
But we're going this year. I'm putting a GoPro on her. We're going.
It would be all humiliation because I would cry and
actually I'm gonna have a GoPro on you seeing what you see, and then I'm gonna have one pointing at you so they can see you, at the same time. So
Oh, like those old
what was that show on MTV?
There was one that like they like made fun of. They didn't want to make fun of people. Well, they kind of did because the camera's facing the scared people, and then people laugh at them for like crying and like running. And...
That is YouTube gold.
YouTube.
Tune in September. I will have that video.
We're not doing that. You know what? Mickey's
not so scary.
Not so scary. I can do like the Headless Horseman is scary. Does he count?
No.
Oh.
He's just cool. He's not scary. He's just cool.
But yeah, I can't do that. But anyways, but it would be cool. It would be cool to do River Country
at
if you
nighttime
could see it
with the Headless Horseman.
With the Headless Horseman. Can someone at Disney make that happen? Because
I will pay for that tour.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow, this one. See what happens when we skip a day? We're just all over the board today. Sorry.
This is what happens when you work too much and you fill your schedule too much and you don't sleep
we
enough.
really got to pull it into because it's already 7:40.
This is, yeah, somebody said I'm going to need wine. Lorraine, it's gonna take more than wine to get me to go.
It needs a little bit stronger.
Oh, and then I think it was Janelle that said, or send Ghost Adventures over to River Country. No, I would watch that.
Forget that. Send us.
No, send us with Ghost Adventures.
I don't want to hang out with them.
I love Ghost Adventures. Does anybody else watch that show?
We
Love
watch
Ghost
it, but
Adventures.
they're kind of the same show for 8 years in a row now.
Really, you're gonna diss Ghost Adventures on?
He's
live
not watching.
I like that show. If you're watching, Zach Bagans,
But Zach,
I like your
I'll
show.
be your best friend if you get a tour.
Can we go with you, please?
I will hold the camera. You can put me in places by myself like you do Aaron all the time and scare me.
Yeah. Okay, gosh, we completely went off.
Okay, let's forget
Hey, weren't we talking about a hotel at River Country? Isn't
Yes,
that
that's where it
this was
started,
supposed
but
to
we
go?
never got there.
Gosh, it's amazing how that happened.
Okay, hurry up.
Okay. Hotel. Let's go back. All right, here we go. Okay, so the construction for the River Country Hotel is supposed to begin in 2019. There isn't a whole lot of information out yet, but what I found, I will tell you. It's going to be, a hotel with regular rooms. They're saying 400-ish rooms. Also, DVC rooms, 300 rooms, give or take. The idea, I believe, is to get these things done before the 50th anniversary. So 2021. And also, what I read something else too, that there was going to be some amenities that will pay homage to River Country, especially at the pool area. So I guess I read an article today. Suzanne, if you're on here, is the one that you sent me. About in 2014, there was some leaked plans for a River Country hotel that I guess kind of got scrapped once it got out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the idea with these, was to do something that's like homage to River Country.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure if that's what it's going to be, but that's what I'm.
Sounds like so far, but I mean, of course, anything can change. We don't know if it'll be 100% for sure or not. I mean, it could be abandoned before it even gets started. So we'll just have to wait and see. And as more news comes out about it.
In Florida, River Country, somebody asked California, Florida. This is at Walt Disney World.
Yep.
And Robert said sanitize the slides and use them. No, they're not gonna reuse.
There is not enough bleach to sanitize those things.
Bleach and Lysol ain't gonna cut it.
It's funny because about 4 or 5 years ago, Michelle was on a podcast for another website that our friends run.
Yes.
And the thing of the podcast was come up with your idea of your own Disney resort, of what you would do. And Michelle's idea, which me and her talked about before she went on, was to create a haunted mansion type resort where River Country was.
Yes.
Just because it was spooky with the overgrown shrubage and
Shrubbery.
whatever. All the green. Well, actually, it's brown, but all the grass and the weeds and the Spanish moss, all that stuff everywhere. It just would look. That's what it's called.
I'm sorry.
What are you drinking in that cup?
Nothing. It's funny. Okay, but yeah, a haunted mansion hotel. How awesome would that be? I'm not discounting the River Country hotel idea. I'm not.
I would love a haunted mansion.
But I think a haunted mansion hotel would be amazing.
And it would be cool if they could theme it kind of like haunted mansion, like if you go into the ballroom area and you have actors like they did at Adventures Club. Adventure Club, where you have actors playing the certain parts that were at like the ballroom scene and dancing, or sitting on top of the chandelier. Or... What is with you?
Paula was calling you out for shrummage.
You're not staying at my house in December, Paula.
I can't read the comments anymore because the tears and the hysterical giggling is coming, so I'm not even gonna look because I can't. I won't get through it. Just trust me. Trust me. If once the giggling starts, I can't. When I was a kid, and
you have another show to do after this.
No,
one.
I have a podcast to record for a friend after this too. When I was a kid, it was like, you know, ever have like when you were younger, well, it still happens to me, but like when you're not supposed to giggle at like the worst times. Like my dad and I used to giggle in church sometimes, and my mom would kick us out. Like we'd get like a giggle that you're not supposed to.
They were making fun of the priest.
We were not making fun of the priest. You know, it's one of those things that you get a giggle and you're not supposed to. My mom would look at my dad and she'd be like, "You too." Oh, and we'd have to go to the back of the church.
They put them in the children's room.
In the cry room.
Where the babies are.
The
because they were too loud. Grown adults can't sit in church and be quiet. No self-control. So what else you got on the resort?
Okay. So before we wrap up, I have one more thing. Okay, so also, wait. I had to write down, I had to screenshot notes. Okay, so there is an Epcot resort that's also allegedly on the horizon. Now I say allegedly because
it is rumor right now.
You know, it's
for
the
sure.
source I got it from. It was Orlando Weekly, and this is what they're saying. Now I have not confirmed it with my people at Disney. This is just what I'm hearing.
We're just telling you what we're hearing, but we're not confirming it.
Yeah, we can't allegedly. All right, so there's an Epcot resort that is supposed to be on the horizon too. Now, it's just a couple of fun facts about this alleged Epcot resort. Is it will be near the front of the park. And it says we'll see dramatic updates to Future World and a full slate of new experiences. And this hotel is supposed to be part of the whole redo of like the front of the park.
Right.
Now I know that the Guardians ride looks like it's going to be further back, so it might all. Because you can see that where the Guardian ride is going to be from the parking lot.
And it's actually taking up that whole first parking lot over on that side behind where Universe of Energy is. They doubled the size of that building. Mm-hmm. So it's actually gone into the parking lot. So I'm trying to figure out where they're going to add the hotel. I can't figure out exactly. If maybe I look at the map, I can figure out how they're going to put that in there. But it would make sense over that way because that's the employee entrance to go into the back end.
Right. Now this says that set on a location for the Epcot Hotel, going directly over the entrance plaza with the monorail running either between two towers of a hotel or through the tower itself, or through the hotel itself. Now,
could it be
kind of like how the monorail runs through the Contemporary? Would it be like that type of a thing?
Is it going to be where the statues are with the people's pictures all over them? I mean, are they going to take out with the towers in there? You said the front of the park, or is it outside the parking lot of the park?
It just says the entrance of the park.
I'm just wondering.
I don't know.
I'm
just telling you what I
Maybe
heard.
they're going to expand that, but who knows?
Okay, so anyway, since I don't know a whole lot about that, we're not going to talk too much about it because I don't want to be wrong and I don't want Disney to be mad at me.
Just something to think about.
But yeah, so there are talks of a hotel over by Epcot. And they're saying that like 2021, 2022, if it happens. And I really don't think that they're going to make an announcement like that. My prediction is that they will talk about it next year at D23. Because this past year at D23, it was announcement after announcement, and we were on hand. It was the coolest thing.
It was so much for Walt Disney World.
So I really believe that next year's D23 is August 23rd through the 25th, and we are going to be there to get all the scoop.
Yep,
but I don't think they're going to make any major announcements until then.
Yeah, I would
or
say
confirm.
Because they have so much they're already packing in to get everything done by the 50th. That this might be stuff. This could be for Epcot's 40th. Would that be for if it's 2022? That would be Epcot's, right?
You know I don't do math. What would it be?
Yeah. So about their 40th.
I don't know. So.
Yeah, because they just said their 40th.
Yes, anybody can go to D23. Somebody's asking,
Yep.
and it's in Anaheim. It is not at Walt Disney World.
Jerry, I tell her she's the boss all the time.
She's
I do.
the boss.
I do.
I guess I can read comments now. I literally couldn't read the comments for a minute because I'd have lost it and the show would have been over. You'd have had to shut it off.
It was over
It should have been
ago.
over. It
48
should have
minutes
been
ago.
over.
Okay, we really do have to wrap up here, though.
We do, because I have another.
One thing we did want to mention on Disneyland, beginning on June 8th, you're going to have a new character meet and greet walking around Park, Red, who is based on the Redhead from the Pirates Ride, who will be walking around. You can meet her, take your pictures. She will be walking around New Orleans Square in that area.
Just how we said that the characters do at Tomorrowland now. They just kind of walk around.
That's how it'll be over there. So, hopefully we'll get out there next year to see it, and maybe she'll still be walking around.
Yeah, it might, or it could be a summer thing. But yeah, so again, this is in Disneyland in California, not Disney World here in Florida.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a California.
That's a California meet and greet. The Red the Pirate, not here.
And based on the Redhead from the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Yes.
Okay. So the one other thing before we wrap up tonight, I want to talk about Magic City Con. We are going there this weekend. This is a longtime Main Streeter, Jamie. It's her con. Her and her sister put it on. It's in Birmingham, Alabama. It's at the Hyatt Regency Birmingham Winfrey Hotel. The dates June 8th, 9th, and 10th. It's really an affordable con, actually. It's $35 for the weekend pass for an adult, or $15 for children 6 to 11. Yeah, 6 to 11. There's all kinds of things going on. They have panel discussions, which we're going to be in a couple of them.
Yes, we're going to be doing a Disney panel.
Panel. Jamie told me I'm going to be on an Avengers panel. Go figure. And whatever else, we're not even sure what all she's got lined up for us, but we will be there. We have a booth that's in the dealer's room, so we'll be there with Main Street Mouse swag. Michelle will have copies of her book on hand. You can buy and get them signed. We're also going to have some LuLaRoe there, just a little bit of Disney LuLaRoe for sale. Come by if you're out, say hi, get a picture with us. And
come and see us.
Please, come
it's going to be a really fun weekend. We went last year. We met all kinds of nice people. So
and honestly, it was a fun con because a lot of the people, because it's so affordable for the whole weekend pass, that you see the people all 3 days that you're there. And it's attached to the Galleria Mall, I believe is what it is, there in Birmingham, is the name of the mall.
Chase Galleria.
Chase Galleria Mall, which
it's a beautiful mall.
It is a really nice mall. So the hotel has, if you go to MagicCityCon.com on their website, you can see all the hotel information. They even offer discounts if you're going for the con to get the rooms. I think $109 a night, I want to say, for 2 queen bed rooms. So it's pretty affordable. So please come out, say hi to us. Panels, merchandise, cosplay, gaming. There's something called KidCon, which takes place Saturday morning, where they have like a Star Wars training session, the magic show, and they're even going to have superhero meet and greets for the kids, amongst other things. Then there's also going to be workshops there if you're into cosplay with RJ, who was on Sci-Fi's Face Off.
Oh yeah,
he's
that show.
He's going to be there showing you how to create some of the things that cosplayers use for their costumes. So come on out, check it out. I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun. And like I said, come by, say hi to us. There's going to be some celebrities there. You can see them all on the website. And hope we see you.
Yeah, it's going to be a great weekend, and I really hope that we see you guys. And then one other thing, if you didn't go to MegaCon this past weekend in Orlando, and if you cannot make it to Birmingham, Alabama to see us, we actually, the problem that we had before with the book was I used to have to wait for my publisher to send them to me when somebody would order a signed copy.
Right.
Well, we actually have our own copies.
And I actually have some going to the post office tomorrow. So if you did order one, they're going to the post office tomorrow morning because we're leaving Thursday morning. So I'll get those out tomorrow.
Yes. So there's a spot on our website on the right hand side that has a picture of the book. You can actually order a signed copy or a non-signed copy, whichever you want, and we actually have them in hand now, so it's not going to take weeks to get. So if you would like a copy of the book, that's awesome, and I would be happy to send you one. Just click on that link on the right-hand side.
And the PayPal, it's all done through PayPal, but you don't need a PayPal account to do it. You can just enter your credit card information, order it, and we'll get it shipped out to you as soon as we possibly can. We're going to be, like we had mentioned earlier, since this week is on Tuesday, next week might also be on Tuesday because the con runs through Monday late evening, 5 o'clock, and it's a 9-hour drive for us. So we're gonna spend the night Sunday night, and then we're gonna probably drive home Monday. So by the time we get home Monday, we might not make it by 7, so we may have to do the show next week.
Either we do next Monday in the car, or we do Tuesday. But I will keep you posted as to how the weekend goes and when we're going to be back in. But we will not miss.
We will not skip
a show. We will make up if we can't. But we want to get on a regular schedule to where, this is show number 8, and we've done always on Mondays. But again, this week was different.
And we will get back to Mondays probably this week and next week, and then we're going to shoot for get back to Mondays after that. We did it on Memorial Day. We plan to keep it consistent because we don't want you guys to think it's going to be every Monday and then we skip around. We really want to pull it back to Monday. We just had to make an exception for one Andrew's birthday this week and next week because we'll be traveling.
You're going to be traveling. And then somebody asked about the book. What's it called? It's called Moving to Main Street, USA. And it is actually my life story about Disney World and how we built the Main Street Mouse. This book stops in 2016. So there's a lot of other things that have happened in the past 2 years.
Volume 2.
Volume 2 may be coming. But yeah, this goes up to 2016. And it's been really great to be able to share my story with you guys.
And the book is just not about a Disney fan and giving you the Disney story. Her book is really, it's a motivational book. It's to make you realize that you can accomplish your dreams. Michelle, she set out on what her dream was, and even though she sat there and doubted herself, we kept pushing her, and she accomplished everything so far that she wanted to. And that's what the book does. It's supposed to inspire you to do it. We've got so much positive feedback of so many people who have been inspired after reading the book to take that chance to try for that promotion at work or to get a new job
it could be anything.
Or buy a new house. Whatever it is, it's taking that first step and trying and not always wondering what if. Just
and another thing too, it's anything that you put your mind to within reason, of course, and you can do. And I think that is what the point of the book was that even if you're afraid to go out of your comfort zone, going out of your comfort zone is like the best thing that you can do. Trust me, because I am not a brave person. I am not one of these people that takes chances. But you know what? This time, I'm really glad that I did. So the book is all about that kind of stuff. So again, you can get a copy of it on our website.
Or Amazon. If you're just on Amazon, you can also order it there.
Or Amazon. And we do send them overseas. We've sent them to the UK. So
a little bit more for shipping.
Yeah, that's the only thing was the shipping.
But we don't charge you extra to take it for ourselves. We just charge you what it costs us to ship it, so we look it up depending on where it needs to go, and we ship it for that cost.
Yes. Okay, so again, thank you so much. I'm sorry that we are here Tuesday instead of Monday. We're going to get back on schedule eventually, but we're not going to miss a week with you guys because we just wouldn't do that. Right. And then, excuse me, again, Magic City Con this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Birmingham, Alabama. Magic City Con's website, magiccitycon.com. You can get all the information. It's an affordable convention, and last year we got to meet a lot of Main Streeters, and I can't wait to do it again. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. So thank you so much for all the support and all the craziness that you watch every week. And
remember to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Main Street Mouse. On YouTube, The Main ST Mouse, and then on Twitter, Main Street Mouse. You can also follow Michelle Cindershella4 on Instagram, and I'm under TMSM_Avenger on Instagram. Please follow us. Watch our antics, see what we're up to. You never know what we're gonna do.
And tell a friend about us, because the Main Street Mouse was built all on word of mouth, and it's because of you guys that we have the platform that we do. And we love you and thank you for that. Definitely. And if we don't see you in Birmingham, Alabama this weekend, then we will see you next week.
Yep. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good week.
Good night.
Bye-bye.